Hi everybody, Larry Graves here. My last video that I uploaded to this channel, it was a reaction video to the comedian Buster Keaton, and I haven't checked recently, but I think it only had probably less than 200 views. So I'm taking that people don't want to watch those kind of videos. And somebody did comment saying, that Buster Keaton is, it's from such a long time ago that nobody would be interested. I do disagree with that because the video that I was reacting to has about 20 million views. So there are certainly people watching Buster Keaton. But, live and learn. I'm gonna, there are times I'll upload a video, especially to this channel, and it doesn't do as well as I was hoping it would do. And I think, just gonna give up. Because you do want the feedback, you do want the views. So I thought with this, I keep biting my lip. With this video, I thought I would just ramble and see if you like me just rambling. I had my MRI for my neck and shoulders, my second one, a couple of days ago. And leading up to it, the first time I had the MRI was last year, and the doctor asked if I was claustrophobic, and I said no, I'm a tough guy. But I didn't know what having the MRI was like. And so when I got there, and I see the machine, or whatever you want to call it, and you're placed in it, and your head is like, you can't move, of course, and you're put into the machine, and you have this button that you can press. My heart was racing, and I swear I almost pressed the button because I was kind of panicking. And thankfully I did calm down, and I never pressed the button, and about 50 minutes later I was released. And so this time I wanted the medication, it's one pill. So I was given the pill at the end of May by my doctor. It was 4 pills, which is kind of weird because I only needed the one. And so I put it where my CD player is, on one of the shelves. And then a couple of days before the MRI, I was looking for it, and I could not find it. I needed the pill. I needed the pill then because I was stressed. Yeah, I could not find it. I don't know what happened. I must have accidentally thrown it out somehow. And my doctor right now, it's really hard to get in contact with him. He moved to this other address, and they were closed. They're always closed. When you call, it's an answering machine, and they're not really, it's just difficult. So I went to the pharmacist to see if I could get another pill, and they said that they couldn't do that, but I could go to a walk-in clinic and see if I could get it that way. So I did. And because most walk-in clinics, they don't have a doctor there, it's like on screen. They can't give narcotic prescriptions out. So my last option was to go to emergency at the hospital, and that's what I did. And luckily, I was given a prescription, so I did get the pill. So the MRI was at 8:40 p.m. at night, and you can't drive. So I took a taxi there. And this is just a funny story, I guess. Took the taxi, and the taxi driver, I was in the back seat, and all the way there. Oh, what's weird is, I haven't even told Molly this part. The day before, I don't know why, but I've done this before. It's like I'm a bit psychic in some ways. The day before, not thinking about the MRI or the taxi or anything, I was thinking, I put in Google, in the Google search, how do you stop somebody from talking so much? You know, something like that, like somebody that's just won't stop talking. And then the next day I'm experiencing it. Because this taxi driver, a very nice guy, but, you know, as soon as, how are you doing, blah, 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 and he might have asked me one question, and I gave him a short answer. I just wanted to, you know, get the MRI over with. And he starts talking, and he's talking about his health issues. And then he's talking about the present, and then slowly but surely he goes into the past. At one point he was a newborn baby. This would be part of my comedy act, I guess, stand-up comedy act. Yeah, but he all the way there. And just once, sometimes it would be hard to hear him because he'd have the radio on and the dispatcher. So, you know, once in a while I just go, wow, wow. But there was a point I was thinking, please God, I want to be in that MRI machine where it's not quiet, but it's away from this guy that wouldn't stop talking. So yeah, I made it to the hospital. I took the pill when I got there, like within the hour. It doesn't really, I was kind of thinking it would make me more tired, but I was pretty alert still. And I also think, because, you know, the first time I didn't know what to expect, and this time I did. So I think even without the pill, I think I would have been okay. But they put you in the MRI machine, you know, and your head's like this, and you got earplugs in, and it makes all kinds of weird noises, and at one point it's pretty loud. It's like a hammering noise, and it's shaking a little bit, but I was fine. And so this was a head MRI. The first one I had was, I guess, a spine MRI. And from the first MRI, in case you don't know, I was told I have Chiari malformation 1. And so I'm in chronic pain, and I've got this, I take a muscle relaxant, and I take this Butrans 20 patch, which I change once a week. They're expensive. They cost, I think, about $150 per month. And I also take extra strength Tylenol during the day, not at night. And I'm still in pain. But, you know, the way I look at it, there's people out there that are in a lot more pain than I am, so I can't complain that I'm in pain. So I think I'll end this with, last night, I was in bed, relaxing, listening to music like I always do, and checking my phone and reading comments on my videos on my main channel, because there weren't any comments on this channel, I tell you. And there was this person, I'm a big fan of this band Sparks, and I was ranking and reviewing all of their albums in this one video. And even the director, Edgar Wright, who produced the Sparks Brothers movie, had seen that video, and he left a nice comment on his Twitter account for it. But anyway, this guy was just going on and on in these 4 long comments, like 4 separate long comments, just for the one video. And it was, you know, just the things he was saying was really getting to me. You know, most YouTube comments I can handle. They don't, you know, like you're stupid or you suck, all those comments, they don't bother me. But it's just when people nitpick at bands or what I'm saying about them, and it just goes on, and the guy gets stupid. So this morning I had to respond to him, and if you haven't seen it, it's on my community page on my main channel, Canadian Studmuffin, and I've also posted it on my Facebook. And it was just me responding to him, and if he does come back, I'm just gonna, delete him or block him, but I just had to vent. Sometimes it's good to vent with stupid people. So yeah, when you're in chronic pain, I've noticed I get more agitated easily with YouTube and with people. I've always been, I feel, a really nice guy. I still am, but everybody has their limits, and and you do have to speak up. I do that a lot more than I used to, and believe it or not, I know this is a shock, but Molly would confirm. First of all, I'm a boring person. I'm very laid back, and I'm not a big talker. I do talk in my videos because that's the point of these YouTube videos, and I'm always relaxed, as you can see. I know some people have tried to do YouTube videos and I can't do that. And I've never felt that way. I've just always been comfortable with a video camera, maybe because there's nobody here. I know there's going to be people watching, but that's fine. I do one more thing, and then I'll shut up. You get feedback on YouTube with text, right? You read the text, and most of it's really nice, and I appreciate it. But you don't get it in person. And a few years back, I was at this, what do you call it? One of those, I'll think of the word after. One of those phone-in service type of things. Call-in center, that's what it's called. And the training went well, and then when I was on the floor, I was like, forget it. I walked out after 2 weeks. It was because I wasn't really trained properly, I feel, and it was stressful, so I couldn't handle it. But anyway, when we graduated from the 6 weeks of testing, the teacher was a fan of my comedy videos on my main channel, and so I did this video of for the graduation for the class, and I did these different characters. It's still on my main channel, but I haven't seen it in years, and I don't think I want to. But she played it. Well, she saw it first, and she loved it. She laughed. And then she played it for the class. And I honestly, I've got confidence, but I don't have that much confidence. Because, I've had, good and bad in my life with feedback. But on YouTube, 95% of it is positive, thankfully. But in person, it's different. But the whole class was breaking up laughing, and it was just weird. But it was such a good feeling, too, to hear the laughter behind me, right? And the scary part was, she played it again. She brought in one of the managers. And I seriously was a little leery of that, because not everybody has a sense of humor. And I was thinking, well, there goes my job if he doesn't like it. But he laughed, and the class laughed again, and at the end he said, "What are you doing working here?" And I had been asked that before by somebody else, a boss that I used to work for at a factory. So that was the second time. What am I doing working there? I should be doing YouTube videos. So that's it. I hope you like this rambling video. Let me know what else you like me doing on this channel. I would like to do more either food reviews or making food. Molly will be down next week, and I'm sure she'll do another video of her excellent cooking. She enjoys doing that, and I know you do too, some of you, most of you. And that is it. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Remember to thumbs up the video and leave a comment below. Bye.